Hello, Whisky Hobbit here, and today I'm reviewing Caol Ila Feis. You see that? 2015. Yeah. I've never been to Feis. I really want to go, and I mean, well, sort of. I want to go, but it does sound like it's. Sorry, I'm going to bring you forward. It does sound like it's quite intense and full of people, quite crowded. But it looks like fun. I'd like to do it once at least. Although now it does seem like Feis is such a collectible thing and less about the whiskey, more about, I wonder how much I can get for it at auction if I buy it, because there's now auction sites that send people to Feis and have a stand where on a certain day like Bowmore Day or whatever, people at Bowmore buying the exclusive Bowmores, they'll buy two, one they'll keep and one they'll walk from the desk where they bought the Bowmore to the whiskey auction place to donate the bottle and put it on the auction on the next one. That's really annoying. It's like, I get that, but just don't. What's annoying is how I'd say how much people want whiskey, if that makes sense. It's the collectability factor of it that make people go crazy for it. It's like, oh, I can only get it in Islay. I've got to have it. I've got to. Just if you want it that much and you're willing to spend double or more than it went for in the island on it, by the time you've actually bought it, and if you live in the UK, you could have just gone there. So, and had a much better experience, gone to distilleries, it's beautiful, and you could have tried some whiskey and bought some at the normal price, because they don't run out like on the day, unless it's a single cask. They will be there for weeks and months afterwards. I think the Feis bottlings from this year are still available in the shop, like the Lagavulin and the Caol Ila, I think, are still available. So, yeah, that's my side note to Feis. It's great, I think, but it invites nonsense, which is a shame. Anyway, let's review the whiskey. Just a little bit of heads up. Bottle at 57.3%, and 3 types of casks used for this: bourbon, sherry, and muscatel wine casks. So a little bit of a different style of Caol Ila. And distilled, I forgot all of this, distilled 1998, bottled in 2015. So it's roughly 16 years old. 16 to 17, but I think it is basically, I think they even said it's basically 16. So yeah. The nose is really quite nice. Kind of like a burnt sponge. Weirdly musty and dusty in a way. And then kind of a figgy kind of... Oh, what's that pudding I like? Kind of like a sticky toffee pudding, but then with a bit of fruit on the side. Yeah. Yeah, like some sort of very indulgent, fruity, fudgy cake. Oh. Oh, that drier kind of mustiness that I was talking about comes through, but in a really quite nice way. And then I think it's the wine cask influence that's really lifting it. It's making it very, very rich, fruity, tart, and nice, and kind of a bit spicy, and it's really, the smoke as well really plays well with it. That's really good. Oh, it's a bit, again, this is another bottle I've had open for ages and just don't drink much of it. I think it's done well to be left open for a while, because if it tastes better than I remember. Before it was a little bit too hot. It tastes more interesting, smoky, kind of like apricots and pears and things like that. But then just, again, charred, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's good. Ooh. The nose becomes much more kind of winey and tannicky, fruity with water. It does bring out the wine cask influence in it. I think it must have been in a relatively fresh wine cask, or just in there for a decent amount of time, because it does smell quite nice now. Lots of kind of vanilla and shortcake, shortbread, that kind of thing. Short things, yeah. It's just really good. Mmm. Mmm. Kind of like lemon juice or some kind of weird smoothie with a lot of sour fruits and tropical fruits mixed in, and then a lovely bacony, burnt pork, that kind of thing. It's changed quite a bit with water, to be honest. I think it brings out the wine cask influence a lot more, and it works quite well. Yeah. Now it just smells like a relatively fresh chimney, I would say. It's not an old chimney, it's new chimney. Yeah, that's definitely a good way to describe this. New chimney. Oh. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I should have added a lot more water to that. I might have to rejig this and see. I might redo this. I'll see how I feel. But at the moment, that's absolutely brilliant. Oh, it's such a chocolatey smoke as well at the end. Like, really, like the finish really stays with you for quite a while, and it's just lovely and reminds me of like some sort of dark chocolate with a little bit of fruit to it, because it is it's a really fruity dram. I like that. I think that's pretty good. I remember not liking it that much when I first bought it and tried it. I bought it at auction, in case you're wondering, for about £110, £120 years ago. Because this is 2015, I think I got it 2016-ish. Yeah, it's really good. It is really good. I still don't know why I bought it, to be honest. It was just sort of that's not too expensive, I'll just bid on that. And I didn't research it. I had no idea what it was going to be like. It's nice. Yeah. Weirdly, it's got a smell of salty Ceyloniness now. It's a bit weird. Yeah. Now it just smells like a gym locker room. It's a bit weird. Yeah, that's odd. I think I like this. I'm going to give this 90. It's nice. It's really interesting. I will say it's probably one that would divide smoky fans, because it's a really good smoky whiskey in my opinion, but I can see why someone wouldn't like it very easily. So yeah, not bad. Just a bit weird. I am not sure what my next review is going to be. I might do another Japanese. I was going to do it this time, but I just didn't get around to it. But yeah, until next time.